I have some very important news to share with all of you. Basically, there is a new wrestling journalist in town. Ryan Satin, you can get out of the way. Dave Meltzer, fuck off, right? I am now stating objectively that there is only one true source for wrestling news, and it is through Peter Carnivals. I discovered him the other day, and he is as legit as it gets. So let's take a look at his Twitter and just see his bio and just sort of introduce ourselves to the man that is Peter Carnivals. Peter Carnivals, true wrestling fan, proper insider, and to be honest, that's all we need to know. In this video, we are going to take a look at the life of Peter Carnivals from his inception on July 18th this year to now, and it's going to be interesting. I'm back. Breaking news coming soon, but first let's get one thing straight. And he blocks Roman Reigns. Mom says my all-in ticket is in jeopardy because of my outburst today. Cannot believe the nerve. Haven't even posted any scoops yet, and Twitter is trying to censor me. Always an uphill battle in wrestling journalism, but believe me, I have a scoop coming that'll make your head spin. Tonight, should I game or keep working on my site? I'll be tweeting my scoops in the interim, but I do want to make sure I have something to post in time for SummerSlam, because Brock is going to piss a lot of people off, and I want everyone to know I had the intel first. NXT post a major spoiler. Also, as reported by me on my old account before I was hacked and banned, I said this would be happening months ago. Just flip the fuck out on my nan. Bradley and I are one and the same. Hard-working journalists, legit insiders, proper men with scoops on the reg. Routinely laughed at until our headlines are confirmed, then we are just fucking ignored while other sites take in the click cash. OMG, I'm for real crying right now. Had a tough fucking day. Mom was being rude, won't buy my favourite crisps off the web for me since they're from my real homeland. Needed an upper, and lads, this is an upper. Fuck. I know. Same. Just received word that Braun is cashing in before SummerSlam to get the strap off Lesnar. He's gonna chase Brock around and fuck him up and get the belt all in one Raw. We'll keep you posted. I will be the man to take down Meltzer one day. No one ever listens to the hashtag true insiders. Wrestlers I could take in a shoot fight. It's an interesting list. Particularly Jimmy Uso. Like Jimmy you could take on, but Jay, nah, he'd fuck you up, man. Here's the list for wrestlers that would fuck him up, and again, Jey Uso is on it, so no surprise there. Nickelodeon posted a thing about Lindsey Vonn and Roman Reigns, and it's a gif of her throwing tissues at him or something. Fuck you, Lindsey Vonn, for humanizing this piece of shit. You are killing this business. Hashtag blocked. 16 people follow this douche. It was an award show for kids. Why don't you calm the hell down? The amount of people calling me a virgin today is laughable, because when I finally lose my virginity, it's going to be to many beautiful women at once. You should see my list of women I would sleep with. Not an ugger on there. Tough morning. Being relentlessly bullied by some disrespectful goons, but I will overcome. Got a long day of gaming ahead of me to take my mind off things, and Mom and my stepdad will be picking up KFC, so maybe I can get in on that too. Update. Mom and stepdad bought KFC. I asked for some and they told me to get bent. I stole a wing and Carl held me down until I gave it up. I can't wait to move the fuck out. I did get to play some Glover on an emulator, so all is not lost. Why do people keep attacking me over my follower account? It's not my fault Twitter censored and banned my last 3 accounts. Each one had 6-figure follower accounts, but each one just took a while to get back up. Going to try Tinder tonight for the first time in a few days. Wish me luck. Had 2 matches already. Apparently using a profile picture of a handsome man gets results. Sources tell me Vince and Dunn watched Slammiversary and shit their pants. I'm receiving word this moment that they're personally scrambling to rewrite the entire Raw script for tomorrow to try and match the quality established tonight. Prepare for a rushed, messy and shitty episode. Update. Meeting with one woman I met on Tinder today. She thinks I'm handsome and funny. Could this be love? Reports now coming in that Vince said fuck this and changed course again. Raw being rewritten to completely ignore the resounding success of Slammiversary last night. Vince thinks no acknowledgement shows they aren't a threat. Will he say that when WWE goes under in 6 months? And yes, they will be going under. Stockholders are very worried about Extreme Rules crowd and fan dissatisfaction. I'm hearing 2 big time holders told Vince to fire Roman, and he bought all their shares just to silence them. He can't buy them all off. This won't end well. Slammiversary was great this year, but I think it needs a better name if they want to keep the momentum up. No one knows what a Slammiversary is, but a Slam Anniversary is something anyone can understand. Let's get the ball rolling and make this sucker trend. Stepdad just brought up Bagel Bites while I watched my stories, the condescending fuck. Bagel Bites haven't been good since the 90s. I flipped the fucking plate and they all went upside down on the carpet. Now I have to clean. Fuck this night. Hashtag Raw. Never seen such a shit episode of Raw in my fucking life. I give the Fed until the end of the year before they either collapse or cave to the pressure of true fans. Anyone that watches WWE again after this abomination of a Raw is the enemy of the people and actively encouraging the sexual fantasies of a senile, old, out-of-touch piece of shit who has ruined the business far more than he has ever helped it. Roman Reigns is not just a cancer on this business, but a cancer on humanity itself. And anyone who admires or enjoys his work, even his own children, is actively committing treason against the human race and should be imprisoned. Fuck WWE, fuck Vince, fuck Dunn, fuck Roman Reigns! Never watching again after #SummerSlam, cancelling my network and using a friend's. Only gonna use to watch old shit and Big 4 pay-per-views and any major matchups. I am fucking done! Every female on Tinder I've matched with so far ghosted when I revealed the man in my picture, my former classmate Steven, was not me, and then I sent a real picture of me. Called me a liar when, to be honest, I was just trying to get noticed. It's not dishonest, adverts do it all the time. My sources are telling me that when Braun cashes in and defeats Lesnar for the strap next Monday, Lesnar is gonna day the F-bomb, and they'll forget to censor it. Return of the #Attitude Era? Hey Vince McMahon, consider this a warning. Us lads in the UK know real wrestling and will take you down once #World of Sport crushes you in the UK. I just want WWE to burn to the ground and for All In to take the wrestling world by storm and see Ring of Honor overtake WWE spots on Monday and Tuesday night on their respective networks. Just want to watch as viewership triples and wrestling is finally considered art by the US government. The amount of people calling my fighting skills in particular into question today is astonishing. I've been in 6 fights, each one a decisive victory that proves I can take on the best in the world of wrestling. A thread. September 9th, 1996. A 5th grader, Greta Evans, makes fun of my Sonic the Hedgehog sneakers. I pushed her into a wall and run. Never saw her again. 1-0. October 17th, 1999. A boy at KFC calls me demented. I slap him twice in the fucking face. He cries. I laugh. 2-0. July 4th, 2000. Demetrius Thayer, local neighbourhood thug, takes my skateboard and runs. I punch him in the back. He chases me, but I escape. 3-0. October 31st, 2005. Trick-or-treating. Man tells me I'm too old. I tell him he's too old to suck dick for a living. He slams the door in my face. I break his mailbox. 4-0. January 10th, 2006. 2 girls in my class were calling me a loser all day and making fun of me for crying during an inspirational assembly. I throw snowballs at them. Julia's glasses fell off and Kayla's books fell into the snow. 5-0. September 3rd, 2017. WWE live event. Roman beats Braun and I say bullshit and start a fuck you Roman chant. Nearby dad tells me to cool it in front of his kid. I spill a beer on his idiot kid and leave the show in protest. 6-0. So keyboard warriors, tell me again how I've never won a fight because last time I checked I'm 6 and fucking 0. If you ever see me IRL, you challenge me like a man and I will fuck you up /thread. So Sean Ross is saying that WWE is taking a different approach towards their production. For the record, my sources are saying the same thing, so please take note. This is a confirmed fact. Scientific term is multiple sources. I can now confirm, after having several audio experts review the footage, that the fans in Miami for Raw last night were not chanting "We want Roman," but rather a mix of "We want Strowman" and "We want Hogan." Apparently many people don't have ears, but now we can put this to rest. Finn Balor says that regardless of the outcome, he just loves being in the ring. Never have I ever seen such a fucking disgusting fall from grace. Top 3 talent in the dub. Reduced to, I just want to have fun out there. Fuck you, Vince McMahon, and fuck you, Kevin Dunn.
Fuck you, Deputy Stag. Fuck you.
For effectively ruining another one of your best talents so Roman can look strong. Cold hard fact, at WWE Dutch, fucks. Seth Rollins says, somebody rehire my guy. Sources are telling me Rollins will be fined $250 for this tweet, as it is a quote tweeting a swear. And a sexually suggestive one of that. There's some news here about Chris Jericho saying we should always appreciate the hard work and sacrifice of the talents and not criticize them on poor storylines. Strip this man of the true Intercontinental title. Makes no sense that anybody in a real Fed would be this fucking blind and out of touch with reality. I will boo and protest anything that is not up to my standards and taste. Also, Fuzzy sucks. That's a bit too far in my opinion. I have $37.77 in my bank account right now to last me to the end of August, when my next settlement check comes in. This is seriously bullshit. Can any of my followers recommend a good company to grab some stock in? Breaking. Just as I find out my finances plummet, I also find out my nana set me up on a blind date for this Friday. Her friend's granddaughter is single and looking like me. We are set up. Now I need money to show her the world. Female followers, what is a nice date I can take a female on that'll cost me $37.77 or less? I've decided to take Enid to a local retro game store and then to eat at Taco Bell. I think we'll hit it off. Meanwhile, Impact tweeted out that they broke tons of record on their digital platforms last week. Between this and New Japan, if WWE is still active by the end of 2018, I will be stunned. I have an absolutely massive story to report that I was going to wait until my website was up to share, but as there are delays, I'll be sharing it at 8 PM Central tonight. Please retweet for visibility. This will shake the entire core of hashtag wrestling industry. And lads, this is why I decided to make this video. So you might have seen this rumor, it went viral, and this is the man who broke it. So basically, I'm not arsed reading it all out, but you've seen this before. Basically, he's accusing WWE of paying fans to support Roman Reigns, and this went fucking viral. It went viral because wrestling fans are as thick as non-wrestling fans think we are. You people disappoint me, that's all I'm saying. He also tagged all wrestling news, journalisty people and sites. Check cleared. We've already got one person coming clean, keep it coming. The thing they never tell you about being a journalist is the sheer amount of doubters and haters on your way to the top. Currently blocking anyone who hits me with any variant of "where's my money then? You're telling me I could have gotten paid all this time." Unoriginal, rude, disrespectful, blocked. It's true, y'all. Remember all those videos I posted from live events saying, "Roman, you're doing amazing, sweetie"? When he makes his entrance, Vince paid me $2,000 for each of those videos. Yep, Roman Reigns, you're great. That's another $5 right there for me. Insane. $2,000, that's infinitely higher than the prices I've been quoted. Retweets and mentions through the fucking roof, lads. Wouldn't be surprised to see a letter of resignation from Vince, Dunn, or Rastrick Man by the end of the week. Roman gets fired. Hashtag better than sex in 3 words. Would like to open myself up as available for podcast appearances on this subject tomorrow to go in depth. I commented on this last week's Raw, as the signs appear to have been perfectly made from a printing company and not homemade. Perfectly made logos and lettering. Honestly disappointed in the lack of integrity of people willing to cheer or speak highly of Reigns for a quick buck. Where did the true fans go? As if confiscating anti-Reigns signs, altering his reactions on TV and muting jeers from crowds isn't crazy enough already, huh? Come on, man. Vince is pulling out everything in his arsenal, including his underwear, to see Reigns cheered. Impressive just how many haters have been dogging on me since I broke the story. Mentions haven't slowed down, but follower count has more than doubled. In the end, history will show I was right. When they toured the UK last November, they paid a group of about 50 people to sit around the arena and chant pro-Roman chants all night. I'm so glad this is public knowledge. I feel better being able to tell people hashtag Roman sucks now. Breaking. I've been fucking had. It would appear that my 4 sourcemen, aka the 4 men who reported this Roman Reigns fan payout story to me, were not as they seemed. I am typically very good at weeding out false information and bogus leads, but we all have our moments of weakness. Now that it is no longer true, I can reveal who my 4 sourcemen were before I found out they were not in fact them. 1. Arn Anderson, aka the Enforcer. 2. Johnny Ace Laurinaitis. 3. Mark Carano. And 4. Shane O'Mac McMahon. It turns out none of these men emailed me. It was 4 fake accounts created by Ivan Wong, my high school bully. He has convinced me of false information in the past, such as convincing me I had won $1 million and catfishing me with potential lovers over 6 times. I would like to apologise to my fans, followers, and the pro wrestling community for this involuntary deception. Please know you can continue to rely on me for insider scoops and info in the future, but that this was simply a cruel act of bullying. Keep in mind, I am the victim here, and to direct all your anger at WWE for creating a superstar so atrocious that this story seems so plausible that even a professional journalist, such as myself, was able to be deceived. To that end, I continue to state, hashtag never Roman. Frankly, I'm concerned that this big reveal of Ivan Wong's villainy will affect my potential sexual performance I am granted during my blind date tomorrow. Can't sleep when people keep blowing up my menchies, slang for Twitter mentions, aka whenever your name is tagged by another user. Today is blind date day. News and rumours will be held for personal reasons until I've successfully completed my blind date. Apologies for the inconvenience. Enid and I meet at Taco Bell at noon. Won't lie, scared. Prepped to nugget myself. Not sure if I should wear my Bullet Club tee for my blind date today to show my intelligence and depth, or my I'm a Hugger shirt to show my softer side. I am shaking and screaming. I cannot focus. Ivan Wong has shaken me to my core mere hours before my blind date. This is proper bollocks. I have sent Ivan this email to let him know what I think. Getting it out made me feel better, but I'm still nervous. Ivan, I would like to start by saying fuck you. Seriously, sincerely, truly, fuck you. How fucking dare you? Do you realise what you did to my reputation? Do you realise what this has done mentally to me? Fuck you. You've pulled this shit for far too long, dating back to 8th grade with the suit of armour incident. You've never stopped bullying and humiliating me. But why? Fucking why? What the fuck did I ever do to you? I apologise about GoldenEye. I apologise about the lightsaber. I even took the bullet with Darnell. I thought we could have put the past behind us, but no. Your pranks have done nothing but torment me. High school has been over for 14 years, 12 for you. We don't ever have to interact. Why do you target me? Why do you hurt me? Just hailed an Uber. Had a proper fit because the driver's name is Ivan, but he's a Russian man. This is very stressful already. I'm sweating through my I'm a Hugger shirt. Should have worn hashtag Bullet Club. It's black. Sweat is not as visible. Fuck, I'm so screwed. I have to cancel. Enid won't like me. I'm too sweaty. I feel like my shorts are too short. I don't want to be sexually suggestive. I want to respect her. But I don't have her digits. I can't cancel without digits. I have to go. I have to. This could be love. Hashtag never give up. Almost there. Trembling. Here. Pouring sweat. Shaking. So pale. Lightheaded. Also, the Uber was $22.40, which was officially overdrawn my account. Now I have no funds whatsoever to buy her a meal. I have to make a few dollars and clean up in the bathroom before she arrives. On the positive side, there's a man in a Bullet Club shirt. I just too sweeted him. Probably a sign of what shirt I wanted to wear, as he's there with a solid 7.3 out of 10 female. He's found love. Perhaps I would have too with a Bullet Club shirt. This is proper hashtag Bullet Club. Frantically cleaning up in the bathroom. Shirt is completely soaked through. Gonna ask a Taco Bell employee if I can borrow one of their shirts. Perhaps then it would allow me to pose as an employee and get food for free. So that went poorly. The Taco Bell employee was very rude and wouldn't loan me a shirt, nor provide me with a small personal loan to pay for food, even when I explained my entire situation. I asked to speak to the manager, who asked me to leave. I told him to eat shit and threw a cup. Now I cannot go into Taco Bell, so I will tell Enid it is closed, and we will try the Arby's next door. Bloody hell, lads, I'm in trouble. Breaking. I've been rejected. Blind date is over. First off, Enid was very pretty, not what I'd call a 10 or even an 8, but not someone I'd be ashamed to be in public with. Introduced herself with a handshake, no hug, points docked there too. She didn't believe me when I said Taco Bell was closed, big drive-through line and traffic in and out, and she said she was looking forward to the bell, so she told me to stop being silly and we went in. I came clean and told her I was broke and couldn't afford Taco Bell, but I had a friend in Arby's to get us free food. I'd improvise when we got in. She said she'd be happy to pay as she knows financial problems all too well and is happy to help. Condescending much? We went in and I said I got anxiety in line and asked her to order me 3 cheesy Garita crunches, 2 nacho cheese chicken chalupa. I got it, lads, we don't have Taco Bell in Ireland. I've no idea what this is, I'm sorry. She seemed put off, but whatever. She came back with the food after a bit and we got to eating. I told her all about Ivan and the fake Roman story, and she was confused. Wasn't familiar with wrestling at all. Didn't even know the Bucks or Omega. Over her head, the story. She started chatting about her job at some donut shop, and her volunteer work, etc. Bit boring to be honest, but I nodded and smiled. She also asked me when I moved from England and seemed weirded out when I said the accent was something I picked up in recent years. She didn't really get me, didn't understand anything, the Roman story, why I'm a UK fan, what my shirt meant. She was polite about it, but you could tell she was disgusted. Kept checking her phone, not paying much attention, like I was forcing her to be there. I got sick of it. I asked her point blank if there was a day 2 coming, or a chance for intimacy. She said no, and it was like a flip switched. Said I was rude and disrespectful and from another world, and didn't feel like I acknowledged her at all in favour of my own drama. I'm the one in my own world? Not the wage slave making fantasy foods and playing with kids like some perv? No, she's perfect. Sorry, I have fucking passion and care about art and work to spread joy to my followers. Sorry, I have culture and intelligence. I said all that to her face. She said, "This date is over, I'm sorry I ever came," or some nonsense, and walked off. Then she splashed me in the fucking face with my Badger Blast that I hadn't even finished. Like a coward, ambushed me with a gift she bought. So I refilled my Badger, finished up my meal, and now I'm in the car with my stepdad, who was kind enough to pick me up since I can't Uber without funds. Fucking lovely. Perfect end to a perfect fucking week. Book Peter Carnivals versus Ivan Wong for All In, and I second that. Please somebody out there, please book this match. I like Roman Reigns, hashtag blocked in 5 words or less. WWE is good, hashtag blocked in 5 words or less. My nan gave me a proper walloping after she heard about my date. Apparently Enid was crying when she got back. Maybe don't disrespect someone and they won't disrespect you back. I have lost a follower. Flipping my fucking shit, whoever did this is gonna pay. Not into fat shaming as I am of the plus size variety myself, but Reigns is looking like a fat sloppy loser here. Looks like that vest is holding in a massive gut and sizable breasts. I think Adam Sandler should become a wrestler named Adam Sandler, where he likes math but only addition. Good morning to everyone except Roman Reigns, his fans, Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn, John Cena, the character not the man, Stephanie McMahon, Johnny Ace, Carmella, Nikki Bella, Nia Jax, Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey, Naomi, John Laurinaitis, the Usos, pre-2016, The Rock 2011 to present, Road Dogg and Triple H, the wrestler not the booker. Putting my creative hat for a minute, if WWE wants to be good, here are how I would change certain wrestlers. 1. Roman, fired, blacklisted. 2. Cena, fired in ring, company ambassador. 3. AJ Styles, world champ for 433 days and drops the strap to Joe. 4. Samoa Joe, new nickname, the literal murderer, actually kills a few jobbers to establish dominance. 5. Jack Gallagher, Universal Champ, starts a dominant stable of UK wrestlers called the United Kingdom. Him, Sheamus. 6. Nia Jax, fired. 7. Knack, quits after cutting a scathing promo on Vincent Dunn, returns to New Japan. 8. Dean, returns as heel, wears Joker makeup and causes chaos, doesn't care about wins or losses. Seth, got gimmick. Elias, third new world title, he is it and never loses. 11. Becky Lynch, storyline where she dates a random fan from the crowd named Pete or Peter. They make out a lot. He helps her win, eventually he becomes world champ. Bobby Roode, heel. New Day, heel, wear all black, come out to Japanese metal, cut mean promos. 14. The Revival, tag champs. 15. Randy Orton quits, admits he was never good, tries to reinstate Cody and Ted, who cut a scathing anti-WWE promo on the Tron and never return. 16. Sasha Banks, shoot cuts Michael Cole's throat whenever he says boss time. That's actually a good one, to be fair. 17. Sami Zayn returns. 18. Kevin Owens becomes a proper heel, real threat, wrestles shirtless to prove that big men are beautiful too. 19. Braun Strowman stops being stale. 20. Matt Hardy reboots Woken gimmick into Broken, does everything he did in TNA but better. All done for now, but we'll do more on request. So that's it. That's the story of Peter Carnivals. Oh no, wait, sorry. We have an update. We have an update on his life. This is important, so we should pay attention to this. Some mornings I want to cry from loneliness, but today I'm determined to win. I managed to learn Enid's last name and found her on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind and hopefully win back her heart in the process. Update, I've been blocked across all platforms.